Hi guys, I'm back with another Wonder Kid video looking at 20 hidden gems. The winter update's been, we're on 24.3 now. These are some hidden gems maybe you might not know about. And if there's some hidden gems that you've got, leave their names in the comments below. Help other people out. So we're looking at 20 hidden gems plus, because I might add a couple more on Wonder Kids. Who doesn't love a good Wonder Kid? So we're going to start off with Paul Vanna. He's German, he's 17 years of age, he does play for Bayern Munich. He's out on loan at the start of the game and he's valued between 10.5 and 32 million at the start of the game. And when we look at his attributes, he's got some great flair of 16. He's got a lot of room of improvement, but he will improve in 10 years time, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at him at the beginning of the game, see where he's at, see his value, and then we're going to look at him 10 years in the future. He's only 17 years of age, so this is him at 17. Let's look at him at 27. And here he is at 27. And just look at his attributes now. First touch, free kicks, dribbling of 18 now. Technique, vision, off the ball, flair, composure, agility, jump and reach, pace. Well, he just looks amazing. He's valued now between 85 and 255 million in 10 years time. So he's going to be worth a lot of money in the future. But he also looks awesome. And he's playing for Bayer Leverkusen. And next up is Emmanuel Kossounou. I do apologise for all the mispronunciations of names in this video. Hopefully you do forgive me. He looks amazing. He can play centre back, right back. His media description though is defensive midfielder. He looks very good. He's got a long way to go as well. He's 17 years of age, and at the start of the game he's worth 2.8 to 8.4 million, and he's knocking around in the Dutch league. But let's take a look at him in 10 years. And here he is. He looks absolutely awesome. Look at the anticipation, the composure, the concentration, the decision making, tackling a 13, marking a 14. A fantastic defensive midfielder. He's 5'10". He can, like I say, can play centre back or right back, but I wouldn't really want to play him there. I think more of a defensive midfielder is his role. He's valued now between 28 and 88 million, and he's now playing for PSG. Next up, we have an English midfielder, Nwaneri. He starts the game playing for Arsenal. He's valued between 1 million and 3 million. Central midfield, attacking midfield is his best position. He's not too bad as well at the start of the game. He's only 16. He's got some good flair already, some good technique, some good pace, some good dribbling, all 14. So at the start of the game, he doesn't look too bad, but in the future, you know he's going to get a lot better. And in the future, he's still playing for Arsenal. He's valued now between 92 and 276 million. And it's another player that looks absolutely awesome. Especially his value at the start of the game, 1 million to 3 million. Only 16, he's 26 now. He's got 38 caps for England with 15 goals as well. He's absolutely amazing. Acceleration 18, agility 17, balance 16, pace, off the ball, passing, technique, vision 18. What more can I say? Next up, we've got Javon Simons. He plays for PSV. He's Dutch. He's 17 years old at the start of the game. He's valued between 3 million and 9.2 million. It's another attacking midfielder. And at the start of the game, he looks very good already, especially his agility. He's already got 16 agility at the age of 17. And here he is in 10 years' time. And he's got some good dribbling, agility, vision, determination, and decision making. He's valued between 21 and 62 million. He now plays for Porto. He's got 8 caps for the Netherlands, and he looks very, very good. Next on the list, we've got a right back who plays for Barcelona. Hector. He's in their under 19s at the start of the game. He's valued between 6.6 and 20 million. He looks already very good at 16 years of age. But let's take a look at him in 10 years. And in the future, he now plays for Arsenal, valued between 30 and 90 million. He's got some good pace, natural fitness, agility, acceleration, strength. He is a very, very good right back in the future. The next player up is playing his football in Ecuador. He's 16 years of age. He's a central midfielder. He's got some good natural fitness, some good flair, some good technique, some good first touch. He's valued between 8.6 and 26 million at the start of the game. But he will be joining Chelsea in the year 2025, just to let you know. He's 16 years of age, going to be joining Chelsea in the future. So let's take a look. And here he is. He had a future transfer to Chelsea, and he's stayed with Chelsea ever since. He's valued now between 18 and 54 million. He can now play on the left wing. He's got some really good dribbling, first touch, flair, natural fitness, agility, stamina, technique, all in green. Like I say, he's got some very good attributes. If you can get hold of him, if Chelsea want to sell him later on, he's a very good player to pick up. Next up, we got another player for Barcelona's under-19, Marc Bernal. Looks very good. Nothing spectacular at the start of the game, but he is only 16 years of age. Saying that though, he's got some good determination, flair already, natural fitness. A few 14s at the age of 16. Actually, that's a good going. He's very between 3.6 and 10.5 minutes at the start of the game. And if Barcelona want to sell their 16-year-old prospect for the future, try and definitely pick him up because he's going to be awesome in the future. And here he is. He's absolutely amazing. And the funny thing is, when I look at his history, Barcelona let him go on the free. Man United picked him up on a free transfer and then sold him later on to Borussia Dortmund for 62 million. He's now valued between 55 and 164 million. You can get him for a free later on if Barcelona don't renew his contract. Definitely pick him up. And even get for 62 million later on in the game. That'd still be an awesome price. Passing, flair, vision, stamina, natural fitness, balance, agility, amazing. He's got tackling a fair team. Where would you play him? Would you have him as a defence midfielder? That is his media description, defence midfielder, but a little bit further forward, I think he'd still do a job. He looks awesome. And the next hidden gem, we're off to Brazil. Escadina, apologies, Brazilian. He's 17 years of age. He plays left back. He's very between 800 and 2.4 million at the start of the game. Tackling of 7, pace of 12, agility of 14. He doesn't look all that at the start, but in the future, he looks fantastic. Now he has a pace of 17 and agility of 19, position of 16, and he's attacking enough as well with 11. He's valued between 32 and 96 million, and now he plays in Spain for Valencia. Next up, we're back to Ecuador, looking at Alan Obando, a striker. Value between 700 and 2.1 million at the start of the game. He's 17 years of age. When I first looked at it, he plays with Barcelona, but it's a Barcelona S.C in Ecuador. Good finishing, good dribbling. That's great. The rest needs a lot of improvement. You look after him, he will be fantastic. But how good? Let's take a look. Well, this has got to be one of the biggest improvements I've seen for a player. Look at him now. Dribbling of 16, first touch of 16. Determination 18, decision making 17, off the ball 18, acceleration 16. He does look a lot better. Value between 33 and 98 million, and he plays for Wolfsburg over in Germany. I think he's definitely a player to pick up. Next up, we've got a 17-year-old Danish player called Adam Daghim. Plays on the right wing, plays at RB Salzburg at the start of the game. He's valued between 1.3 and 3.9 million. Like I say, he's only 17 years of age. Pace of 14, acceleration of 13, dribbling of 12, down the right-hand side, 17. Look after him. Let's take a look at what he looks like. Well, here he is. Not just a right winger no more. He can also play up front. Pace, composure, flair, agility, finishing of 13. I think I might still play him out on the right wing. Valued between 22 and 66 million. Now he's playing for Borussia Dortmund. He's played 51 times as well from Denmark and scored 18 goals. A very, very good player. And now we're off to Belgium to Genk. We're looking at Mal de Bont, left winger, promising left winger. He's 16 years of age at the start of the game. He's valued between 400 and 1.2 million. Acceleration of 12, pace of 13. Nothing to get your juices flowing. But in the future, he looks absolutely cracking now. Pace, stamina, agility, acceleration, dribbling, crossing's a lot better as well on the left-hand side. He do very well. He plays at West Ham now. He's valued between 33 and 100 million. He's got 53 caps for Belgium, but sadly, no goals. Next up, we got a youngster that plays for Schalke in Germany, Hassan Adjogu. Apologies already, that's terrible. He's valued between 4.3 million and 13 million. Like I said, he's 17 years of age. He plays in Germany. He's a central midfielder, attacking midfielder. Start of the game, he looks very good. Valued between 4 million and 13 million. He's going to be determination 16. First touch looks great. He's 6'3" as well. He's a bit of a beast at 17 years of age. In 10 years time, let's take a look. Well, in the future, he looks like a very special player. Plays for Bayern Munich now. 71 to 212 million he's valued at. He looks absolutely awesome. Technique, vision, off the ball, flair, determination, composure, dribbling, natural fitness, jump and reach, agility of 18. 6'4", phenomenal. Next up, we've got Andrea Borza, a left back, Romanian, plays for FC Rapid over in Romania. At the start of the game, looks very good. I think you could maybe start him at the start of the game. 17 years of age, got some good first touch, passing's good, tackling of 11, 5'11", all 11s and 12s and a few 13s, but we know he's going to get a lot better. And in 10 years' time, here he is. He plays for Bayern Munich as well. They know a player when they see one. Attributes now, concentration, anticipation, agility, acceleration. He's really improved a lot. He looks fantastic. He's valued between 22 and 65 million. A great left back for the future. Next up, we've got a Turkish striker. He's 16 years of age. He plays for Besiktas over in Turkey. His name is Mustafa. He looks very good at the start of the game. Some good determination of 16 already. Finishing of 12 for a 16-year-old. Pace of 11. Acceleration of 12. He's 6'1", so he's good already. But we know he's going to get a lot better. So let's check him out. And here he is. But he still plays for Besiktas. I'm surprised no one else has picked him up when you look at his attributes. He is wanted at this moment in time by Nice and from Saudi Arabia. He's valued between 14 and 42 million. He's got 40 caps for Turkey with 8 goals. Dribbling of 16, finishing now is 15. Natural fitness, balance, agility, and acceleration, determination, composure as well for a striker of 16. 6'2". Surprised no one's picked him up beforehand. Next up, we've got a player called David Martinez. Plays his football in Venezuela. At the start of the game, he's 17 years of age. He's got 1 cap already for them as well. We've valued between 170 and 500k. Very, very cheap. Can play left wing, right wing, and as an attacking midfielder. And at the start of the game, at 17 years of age, 16 determination. He's left-footed as well. You could already tell he's going to be a special player in the future. And here we are in 10 years in the future, and he now plays for Brentford. And he's valued between 35 to 104 million. He's got 69 caps with 12 goals internationally. He looks very good. His agility, anticipation, and flair and vision are the standout ones, 17 and 16s. He's a very good player, and he's very, very cheap at the start of the game. Next up, we've got a 16-year-old Dutch player in Elijah Dijkstra. Hopefully, as I say it. He's plays in Holland. He's 16 years of age. He's valued between 3.5 million and 10.5 million at the start of the game. He can play left or right back, but right back is best position. 14 natural fitness, pace 13, acceleration 13, agility 13, tackling of 14 at the age of 16. I'm looking forward to seeing what he looks like in 10 years. Well, in the future, he looks like a world-class right back. He plays for Aston Villa now. He's valued between 68 and 205 million. Natural fitness, balance, agility, acceleration. He's tackling of 16 for a right back, strength 13, work rate 15. Like I said, a world-class right back. Next up, we've got a 16-year-old Portuguese in Deniz Tausi. Hopefully that's how you say it. Defense midfielder, determination of 16, some good attributes already at the start of the game. Natural fitness 15. He's valued between 300 and 900k. He's very cheap. Let's say he starts at Benfica in their under 23. So you can pick him up for that price. Definitely pick him up. And here he is. If you can pick him up at the start of the game, please do, because he's now valued between 35 and 104 million. He looks absolutely can't get my words out. He looks that good. I can't even talk. He looks awesome. Concentration, determination, anticipation, natural fitness, jumping reach, strength now is 16. He's 6'3", positioning, vision, tackling. He could most probably be the best defensive midfielder I think I've ever seen. Next up, we've got a 16-year-old German in Kylian Sack. He's an attacker midfielder. He plays his football in Borussia Dortmund. Like I say, he's 16 years of age. He's valued between 2.1 and 6.2 million. But look at his flair at the start of the game at the age of 16. He's got 19 flair. Dribbling of 15. First touch of 14. Technique 14. Agility 14. He looks very good. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of 7s and 8s as well, but there's some real big numbers as well. But let's take a look at him in the future. And here he is, Holiday, 10 years into the future. He's a very good attacking midfielder, valued now between 29 and 87 million. He's playing for Nice in Ligue 1. His first touch, dribbling 16s. His flair 19, off the ball 16, vision 16, agility 17. he still looks like a very, very good player. He's got even better in the future. On to the next one. Next up, we've got a 17-year-old Serbian right back. Plays for Aston Villa back. He's out on loan at this moment in time at the start of the game. Kosta Nedeljkovic. That is totally wrong. That was terrible. I do apologise a lot. He's valued between 11 and 32 million. And like I said, at the start of the game, he plays for Aston Villa. He's out on loan though. Pace of 15, acceleration of 30. It's 17 years of age. When I'm looking at his attributes now, you look after him, I can already tell he's going to be phenomenal. Some you see massive improvements, but he looks like he could play a game or two already at the start of the game. And in 10 years' time, he's got 98 caps for his country with 3 goals. But sadly, though, he's playing in Saudi Arabia. This is the first player. I say sadly, he's on £500,000 a week. So it's not sadly at all. He's valued between 26 and 79 million. His pace, natural fitness, and agility is still great. I feel he's improved, but I was hoping for a bit more, but he's still amazing. And this is hidden gem number 20. We might do, though, a couple extra. In Rory Wilson, he plays for Aston Villa. He's Scottish. He's 17 years of age. He's valued between 5 and 15 million. He's got some good finishing and first touch at the start of the game. But in the future, guess what? He gets a lot better. And he does get a lot better. He's finishing now, 17, composure 16 for a striker. That's absolutely amazing. Jump and reach was 16, that's 6'1" as well. Not bad on corners. He's valued between 18.5 and 55 million. He's got 66 caps for Scotland with 18 goals. And now he plays for Serie A for Salento. I think that's how you say it. So yeah, in the future, he's a lot better. Very, very good. That is my 20 hidden gems, but a couple of bonus extra players coming up. So we're on to the bonus players now. We've got a 16-year-old Barcelona Swiss player who plays for their under-19s. Like I say, 16 years of age, valued between 4 and 12 million. Emmanuel Kossounou, central defender. At the start of the game, 6'3". Yeah, I like the look of him. I like the determination. Heading 12, tackling of 12, strength of 11, pace of 11, acceleration 11, 16 years of age. It's going to get a lot better. We know it is. So how much better? Let's take a look. And here he is in 10 years' time playing for Brentford in the Premier League. He's valued between 9.5 and 58 million. Natural fitness is still great. Pace, acceleration 15 apiece now. Strength of 13. He's tackling 13, marking 13, heading 14. That's great. He looks absolutely fantastic, but I've seen him even better. He's definitely one to keep an eye on. And this is my last hidden gem, a left back in Davide Bartesaghi. He's 17 years of age. He plays for AC Milan at the start of the game. He's valued between 2 million and 6 million. And at the start of the game, he looks awesome. He's 6'2" as well. Maybe you could even train to be a centre-back, especially being in left-footed as well. A left centre-back, left-sided centre-back. I think he'd be very good. 13 heading or a left back, which he, at the start of the game at 17 years of age, looking at these attributes, he's absolutely awesome. And he's also my last player. Let's take a look. And here he is, 10 years in the future, 6'3". I still think you could train him as a centre-back. It'd be awesome. Pace, natural fitness, jump and reach of 16, concentration of 17, a very good left back or a very good centre-back. I'm just going to say it now. Value between 19 and 56 million, but now playing for Roma in Serie A. That's my list of 20 plus hidden gems. If you've got a hidden gem that you don't think anyone knows about, please leave it in the comments below. But thank you guys, and I will see you in another video. See you then.